Today we are going to see practical of Dirac and Triac phase control rectifier circuit. As we already know that Dirac and Triac are used for controlling of AC power. These two devices of thyristor family are bidirectional, means in both Dirac and Triac current can flow from main terminal 1 to main terminal 2 or main terminal 2 to main terminal 1. There is no terminal like anode or cathode. Dirac has two terminals, main terminal 1, main terminal 2, and Triac has three terminals, main terminal 1, main terminal 2, and third is the gate terminal, which is known as controlling terminal. Means in Dirac controlling terminal is absent, but in Triac we can control current flowing through the main terminal 1 and main terminal 2. Now in this experiment, this can be used for light dimmers, electrical fan speed control, small motor controls, and control of small AC powered domestic appliances. As compared to the SCR, Triac is easy to use and having cost advantages as compared to two thyristors for many low power application. As we already know that SCR is a only single directional element or device, but Triac is a bidirectional. Hence Triac can be replaced by hence Triac can be used instead of thyristors where we required current flowing in both direction. Now the practical setup of this experiment is as shown in figure. This is the symbol of Dirac. This terminal we can name it as MT1. This can name we as MT2. Then these two terminals are of Dirac. Then this is the symbol of Triac, and it has mainly three terminals, MT1, MT2 and gate terminal. MT1, MT2 and gate terminal. This is the load, or we are using lamp as a load. Then this is the resistor capacitor circuit, which will decide the charging time or discharging time of this capacitor. Here controlling element is Triac, and to trigger this Triac, this Dirac is used. Now first we will see the working of this diagram, then we will move. Now in this diagram, suppose supplies AC supply, suppose this terminal is positive, this terminal is negative, then minor current will flow through this R1, this pot resistance and capacitor. As Dirac and Triac both are in off condition, no current will flow through Triac or Dirac. This capacitor charges with upper plate positive and lower plate negative. When this capacitive voltage becomes equal to breakover voltage of this Dirac, when this capacitor charging voltage becomes equal, that is VC, becomes equal to the breakover voltage of the Dirac, this Dirac is turned on and this capacitor discharges through this Dirac and Triac gets triggering pulse. See what will happen when this capacitor charges, or charging voltage of capacitor becomes equal to the breakover voltage of the Dirac. This capacitor this Dirac will turn on, this capacitor discharges through Dirac and trigger pulse will get by or will be given to the Triac. This Triac will turn on and this Triac will control the voltage across the lamp. Got it? Now suppose in next half cycle, what will happen, as we know that supply is AC supply. In AC supply, after each half cycle voltage polarity reverses, means this is negative, this positive. In this case also, minor current will flow through capacitor and resistance, and with lower plate positive, upper plate negative, this capacitor charges. When again this capacitive voltage when becomes equal to the uh, breakover voltage of diode will turn on, diode will turn on, and this triac will get trigger pulse. This triac will turn on. This turn on and off time of the triac will decide how much voltage we will get at the output. If we have to change the charging time of this capacitor, then just vary this knob. If we vary this knob, then charging time of capacitor can be varied. This is the practical setup which is available in our laboratory. Now we will see connections. In connections, as we see, to gate terminal diode is connected, and to diode this RC network is connected, and here is the AC supply, and lamp load is connected across it. Now in this experiment, if we have to draw the waveforms of this experiment, then we already seen that in both half cycles triac will turn on, and we will get output voltage at the output. But in one half cycle we will get positive output voltage, and in another half cycle or negative half cycle, this is the positive half cycle, this is the negative half cycle. In positive half cycle you will get positive output voltage, and in negative half cycle you will get negative output voltage. Now the resources required for this experiment, as we have seen in our diagram: AC main supply, then diode, triac, resistance, capacitor, then power scope to view the waveform, then lamp, that is load, and digital multimeter. Digital multimeter is to measure voltage. Now in this experiment we are using triac of BT136, diode DB3, then one resistance and one pot, one resistance of 1 kilo ohm and pot of 470 or 270 kilo ohm. Now in our diagram we are using 250 kilo ohm pot. In our diagram we are using 250 kilo ohm pot. Now this is the procedure, of this experiment. Make connection as per our diagram. Keep, now we have to take 3 readings, that is low, medium and high. Now first keep this pot resistance to low, then measure voltage across diode, voltage across triac and voltage across load. Then gradually increase the pot resistance to medium. Then again we have to measure resistance, then voltage across diode, triac and load, and then to the highest position of the resistance or pot resistance, again we have to take readings of voltage, diode, triac and load. That is, we have to measure voltage across diode, triac and load when resistance is low, medium or high. We have to take 3 readings. When resistance is low, we have to measure voltage across diode, triac and load. When resistance is at medium, then voltage across diode, triac and load, and when resistance is at high, then we have to measure voltage across diode, triac and load. Now this experiment, we will perform this experiment practically by using our kit, which is prepared by our direct second year students. Newly joined direct second year students have prepared this kit for power control of or AC power control using the thyristor. Very simple kit. Only 4-5 components required for this kit, which are the resistance, capacitance, diode, triac and load lamp load. Here if you see 2 terminals, these 2 terminals can be used to measure resistance. Then these 2 terminals can be used to measure this is the symbol of dioc, that is voltage across dioc. These two terminals can be used to measure voltage across triac, and these two terminals can be used to measure voltage across load. Got it? We have to take 4 readings in single reading, that is first resistance. If you have to measure resistance, then use these two terminals. Then voltage across dioc, use these two terminals. Then voltage across triac, use these two terminals, and these two terminals are used to measure voltage across load. Now first, before switching on the supply, we will measure resistance. Now this knob of multimeter must be kept on. Knob of multimeter must be kept on resistance symbol, that is indicated by ohm, and we have to measure resistance in these two terminals. We will see it is showing 112.5. if we vary this pot resistance, then resistance vary. We have to put it into the minimum, that is 0 ohm, but we are not keeping it at 0 ohm. We are providing some resistance. Then we have to switch supply on. If you observe intensity of light, if you vary this resistance, then intensity is varying. See, if you vary this resistance, intensity of light is varying. This, now the resistance is at minimum position and we have to measure voltage. Then as AC voltage is provided, the knob must be, multimeter knob must be at the voltage AC, and we are measuring voltage across triac. If you see, this is the voltage across triac, and if this is the first reading, and if you want to see voltage across dioc, then this is the voltage across dioc, that is 14.9. and if you have to measure voltage across load, actually this is not showing voltage across load, it is showing much less, like this. Now make this knob to medium position, and then again you have to take reading of voltage across dioc, then voltage across triac. So very simple and easy experiment where we have to take only 3 readings: when resistance is minimum, when resistance is medium, and when resistance is maximum, and we have to measure voltage across dioc, triac and load. All knobs are provided here, only you have to change the knob position of the multimeter. When you have to measure voltage, then knob position must be, when you have to measure resistance, then knob position must be on symbol ohm. Then if you want to measure voltage, then voltage, as we are providing AC voltage, the knob must be on voltage AC. Hope all you understand this experiment. I will explain it again. We have to take 3 readings at when resistance is low, medium and high, and we have to measure voltage at dioc, triac and load. All knobs are provided. Now this first two here, these two terminals we can use for measurement of resistance. These two terminals we are using to measurement of voltage across dioc, and these two terminals we are measuring voltage across triac, and these two terminals we are using for measurement of voltage across dioc. If you again observe, if you are changing resistance, then intensity of lamp changes. See, this is the this is our experiment. Hope all you understand.